Hi, I'm Hyundai the dietitian, and welcome to Healthy Made Simple, where I show you how to make healthy eating simple. In this video, I will be sharing an easy, healthy dessert alternative that's only going to take 5 ingredients. Now, I have a huge sweet tooth. I love sweets. I crave sweets on a regular basis. So I always like to have some ideas for healthy alternatives on hand that I can do with ingredients that I typically have around the house as well. Now, this is one of those ideas that I do use on a regular basis, especially in the afternoon. That's when my sweet cravings typically tend to kick in, right around 4:30. So right around that time, if I'm craving something sweet, this is one of my go-to ideas that I like to whip together because it only takes 5 ingredients and it's items that I typically have on hand, which include a banana, honey, almonds, and 2 different types of seeds that I use for pretty much anything I can put seeds into, which are going to be hemp seeds and chia seeds. Now, if you're interested, if you like sweets as well, but you're trying to make some healthier choices, stay tuned for this really easy dessert alternative idea that you can whip together for yourself or your family. I probably wouldn't do this for a guest, for example. I wouldn't say it's the most, presentable, beautiful dessert alternative, but it's delicious, it's easy to put together, and it's really simple, and it carries ingredients that you most likely will have on hand. So, if you're interested, stay tuned so I can show you how I put together this 5 ingredient, easy, healthy dessert alternative. Alrighty, let's go.
Alrighty, here's a preview of what we'll be making. And you'll see some banana slices on there, some honey on top, some seeds, and chopped almonds to put this together. And it really is delicious. I know it looks a bit of a mess, but I promise you it tastes really good. Here's a bite of that slice of banana. So to put this together, I'm first going to start out with these unsalted, dry toasted slivered almonds. I get these from Trader Joe's, but any almonds from your local grocery store would work. And I'm going to use anywhere between about a quarter to a third cup of almonds. And I like using slivered almonds for this because it's less chopping, but you can definitely use just full almonds and chop those down. I'm just going to chop these up into smaller pieces, and I like a little variety, so I leave some pieces a little bit on the bigger side, some a little bit on the smaller side to create some variety in the texture that I'm going to be getting, but chop it up to a size that looks good to you. And then I'm going to take my banana, peel it up, and then we're just going to slice the banana to put on our plate. So really not a lot of steps involved in this, but the banana has that natural sweetness, so it's a nice fruit to do as the base for this healthy dessert alternative. So I'm going to slice up my banana into small pieces, and then I'm going to line these up nicely on my plate, and this is purely for the visual aesthetic. You are more than welcome to just dump these into a bowl and put everything else on top. You do not have to line it up nicely like this, but I like doing it like this, especially for my family, because then we just share off of one plate, and it's a nice little kind of game for us to grab different pieces of banana, I guess. All right, and then I'm gonna go with some honey on top, just plain old regular honey. Any honey will work. And I'm just going to drizzle some of that on top. Now, the amount of honey I add is really going to depend on how much of a sweet I'm craving that day. So if I'm really craving a lot of sweets, I'll add more honey. If I could get by with less, I'll put less. So determine the amount of honey based on what you're feeling that day. And then next I'm going to go in with some chia seeds. I like to add chia seeds to anything I can. It's a great way of adding some extra fiber and omega-3s. And I'm doing a 1/4 teaspoon of chia seeds. Chia seeds have a component that helps reduce blood pressure, and I tend to have low blood pressure to begin with, so I tend to not go overboard on the chia seeds. But hemp seeds, on the other hand, are a great source of protein and omega-3s. Those I will put a little bit more of. So I'm going to put double the amount. I'm going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of hemp seeds instead to sprinkle on top. And then there's my 2nd teaspoon right there. Alrighty. And once that is topped off, the next component is going to be the nuts that we chopped up. So I'm just going to sprinkle those on top, and this is a lot of almonds. And the point of having so much in terms of the almond is that this is the healthy fat and protein component of this dessert. So I want to have a lot of almonds in there to make this filling, but you can put less if you want to. And then I'm going to put more honey on top because I do want that sweetness. And I like that when I taste the honey, the sweetness hits my tongue right away. So it's that sweetness that I'm looking for. And there you go. That's it. It's all put together. There is that sweet, healthy dessert alternative. I call it an alternative because it's not necessarily a dessert, but just a really delicious sweet snack that's also very filling at the same time. Enjoy.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps show you how you can satisfy that sweet craving if you tend to get it as well, using more natural sources of sugar such as fruit and honey and some other items that have healthy fats or protein to help balance out the snack so that you're not only satisfying that sweet craving, but you're also making it a filling snack at the same time so that you don't have your blood sugars rise up really quickly because you ate something super sweet and then come crashing down really quickly, leading to you being more hungry down the line. So ideas like this that really create a more balanced snack while still having a sweet component are a great way to satisfy that craving in a healthy way. And thank you so much for watching Healthy Made Simple. If you haven't already done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for my future videos where I will be sharing more ideas for healthy eating and healthy living. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.